Alright, so let's look at an example to see how we apply the formula. Suppose that the mean number of occurrences mu is equal to 1.2. Let's find the probability that x is equal to 2. Now, if we recall the formula for a Poisson variable, is that the probability that x is equal to xk is equal to mu to the xk power times e to the negative mu divided by xk factorial. So for this particular problem, we know that mu is 1.2 and then xk is 2, right? Because we're trying to find the probability that x is equal to 2. So then the probability that x is equal to 2 is just going to be equal to 1.2 square times e to the negative 1.2 divided by 2 factorial. Now I'm not going to work out the math here, but if you punch this into your calculator, you should get 0.2169 as your answer. Okay. So the probability that x is equal to 2 is 0.2169. Now if you remember, for the binomial variable, we had a binomial probability distribution table, right, that helps us find probabilities more easily. For the Poisson, we have something similar. So let's look at the Poisson table. So this is a part of the Poisson probability table. I have uploaded a copy of this on CourseDen, so you can always pull it off of CourseDen. So how do we use the table? The Poisson table gives probability distributions of a Poisson variable under different values of the mean number of occurrences. Okay. So what we have here is lambda. Lambda is just the way that this table denotes our mu, right? So lambda, which is just mu, which is the mean number of occurrences. Okay. So for example, when the mean number of occurrences is 0.3, then this whole column is the probability distribution of the variable x when mu is 0.3. So let's look at the problem we just did, right? So what we just did was, we know that the probability that x is equal to 2 is 0.2169, right, when mu is equal to 1.2. So how do we confirm this in the table? So when mu is equal to 1.2, you want to go to the column labeled 1.2, which is going to be this column, right? Then this is the probability distribution for our variable. Okay. Now we want to find the probability that x is equal to 2, which is going to be this row right here. And so if you trace it out, you get 0.2169 as your answer, which is exactly what we got. Now we can use this table to read the probabilities of x being equal to other values, right? For example, when mu is 1.2, the probability that x is equal to 5 is going to be equal to 0.0062. Okay. And if you want to, you can punch this into your calculator, put these numbers into the formula and do the calculation, and you should get 0.0062 as your answer.